Insight as in sharing a dressing room with some of these players. And let's be honest, in women's cricket, there is the Australian team. They've been a cut above till recently, if you were to take a look at the record. Maybe England there. And then you have the likes of India, maybe New Zealand as the third best team around. Do you think now sharing the dressing room with some of these Australian legends that have got the better of the Indian team and most other teams, being in the same dressing room, does that then take away, sometimes you're intimidated with a player that you've lost quite often to. Does that take away that sort of intimidation that you may have, spending time with them?
When you're playing against a team like Australia, and one thing I've observed about, when you're playing against them, they're like your rivals and enemies. And till then, we've never spoken much to an Australian team. But this WPL has given an opportunity to us that since we are a part of the dressing room, they're so different to what we've judged. Harleen and I have even spoken about this, that we thought, she's full of attitude, she's so rude, or this or that. But that's what they're on the field. Off the field, they're exactly the opposite. And I think to see that side of them definitely, has taught us so much also, like sharing the dressing room with legends. And at the same time, there's so much to learn. We definitely picked their brains a lot, like Meg Lanning. And because if it wasn't for the WPL, I don't think we would have gotten this opportunity, and even our domestic players. And for them to be so warm and welcoming with all of us, I think that just made us feel so good. Like, still, for international players, it's easier to talk, but the way they were with our domestic players, I think that is something I really admired about them. And thank you to the BCCI for the WPL.
Yeah, that's true. Like, for us, I was there, and all the Australian players were there. We had 4 Australians. So I just wanted to know about their mindsets, because how they approach the game and all that. And it's a great opportunity for us to be there with them, and lots to learn from them. And they learn from us as well. It's not just we learning from them. They also learned few things from us. So that's how it was. Like, we were very privileged, to be a part of the first WPL. And being with them was amazing. Honestly, we never thought that, we'll get a chance to be with them, interact with them. But then, as Jemmy said, they're totally opposite on the field, and they're totally opposite off the field. So yeah, it was nice to be with them.